what is the street parking vault?
The Street Parking Vault is one workout a week for 25 weeks with a goal of helping you build consistency.
You can do any version of the workout.
You can customize these workouts to make them work for your equipment and fitness level.
Each week, log your workouts before time is up.
Remember, your scores do not matter.
You just can't miss.
All right, we are here tackling week 19 of the 2023 Vault. Today's workout is set. Now make sure you guys stick till the end of the workout as we will be doing a breakdown and giving you guys tips on how we feel this workout went. And also make sure you guys go visit my.streetparking.com as well as the app for any of the breakdowns and customizations for this workout. Now today we're going to be knocking out Program B, both of us. We're not going to leave each other hanging. We're going to be going extra challenge weight at 155, so we'll see how this goes.
Ready, set, go.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. All right, I'm so excited for this workout, first of all, but also this little showdown we've got with Julian and the mysterious Jake D'Angelo.
Mysterious Jake D'Angelo. I like the sound of that.
Okay, so first let's talk about the workout, and then I'll talk about why this is fun.
Okay, good. So what exactly is the workout they're doing today?
So the workout Program B version that they're doing is every minute on the minute for as long as you can last, or 15 minutes, so whichever comes first. 6 barbell power cleans and 4 barbell thrusters. Now,
nice.
6 and 4 doesn't take a lot of time. You guys noticed that their first round took like 24 seconds. However, if you're doing, specifically if you're doing the barbell version, we're encouraging you to choose a weight that you don't know that you're gonna be able to last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like you should be, when you get to 10 minutes, you should be like,
oh no.
Every minute is questionable from here on out.
Right.
So make sure that you're choosing the proper weight. It's supposed to be heavy. And maybe eventually even supposed to be broken up.
How could someone like me, who doesn't necessarily know themselves super well fitness-wise, choose that weight?
Try a few in your warm-up, obviously, and then have some weight on the side that you can either add or load the weight in a way that if you need to take some off. We'd like to see you guys get at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
So if you get to 3 minutes and you're like, this isn't gonna happen.
Oh no.
Then maybe take a little bit off. So the way that you load your bar can help with that.
Okay,
now,
cool.
The dumbbell version, the reps are different. It's 7 dumbbell power cleans and 5 dumbbell thrusters. The sandbag version is 8 sandbag power cleans and 6 sandbag thrusters. With those, because a lot of our members are not gonna have more weight, feel free to play around with the reps.
Okay.
So if you only have a set of 25-pound dumbbells and you're like, well, the reps that are written are too easy, feel free to add 1 to each movement, or if it's gonna be too aggressive, take them off. Play around with that for if you've got the dumbbells or the sandbag going.
And so when you're playing around with the reps on those, are you thinking maybe whatever's gonna take you about 30 seconds in the beginning?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I could do that.
And then we've got the shift version, which is 8 rounds of just 30 seconds of dumbbell hang power cleans, 30 seconds of dumbbell squat and press. It's just a friendlier way to say thruster, and a 30-second rest.
Nice. I'm liking the idea of this workout. And right now it's looking pretty quote-unquote easy, but I have a feeling that's not how it's gonna stay.
Okay, so let's get into the story behind Julian and Jake D'Angelo, because I think you guys need to hear the story. So I had never heard of Jake D'Angelo, to be quite honest. Before,
the mysterious Jake D'Angelo.
Yeah, before we participated in the Open this year.
Yeah.
And we had our little street parking leaderboards and everything, and this dude, Jake D'Angelo, was tying, or I think the first week beating Julian's scores. And we were like, who who is this person? Is he an actual member?
Yep.
Is he trolling our leaderboard? Like, what's happening? Nobody beats Julian, right? So we looked him up. He was an actual member, and lo and behold, he had written in to say that he wanted to come do a vault workout.
Well then.
So here we are, and this is like, not often is Julian challenged, and I would say when Julian is challenged, it's by like another one of our coaches, like a
Yeah.
Molly or a Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not a member that rolls in and
Do I not
challenges
challenge
Julian.
Julian?
I think he finds you challenging.
There
at
it
times.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That makes way more sense. I got you.
So this is just fun for both of them. It's great. I'm glad that we chose a workout that actually no one can really win.
Right.
They wanted to just do it kind of together.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, so Jake's been a member since I think 2019.
2019, yeah.
So almost 4 years. To me, this is a huge testament to like, street parking is not just for people with dumbbells in their living rooms. It's not the mom program or
No.
whatever. This is like two incredible athletes who are
One would say they are fit.
They are fit. So yeah, but I think now is an appropriate time. They're starting to get a little bit more uncomfortable to talk about what this workout. Who is Set?
Oh man. Okay. Now here's the thing about Set. Set is the god of the deserts, storms, and disorder.
Oh.
But here's the part that's a little, not safe for work, I guess. Killed and mutilated his own brother, grandchild of Tefnut. Apparently just ripped him apart.
Right. So
So that's that.
storms, disorder, and mutilated his own brother. Not
Yeah.
just killed, but like, yeah, the story
Mutilated.
is like he tore him apart limb from limb.
Yeah.
This is normally a family-friendly show, but that's a little aggressive.
It was aggressive.
Originally, this workout was something completely different.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was, but I looked at it and I was like, this is not a mutilating your own brother type of workout.
No.
So I changed it to this one.
That makes sense because this seems intense.
It is, if you do it properly. If you challenge yourself with the weight and the reps and everything, I would say for sure. When you see for as long as you can last up to 15 minutes, again, that should signify to you that if you last 15 minutes, you should be wrecked.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, that was fine, I could have gone for 30. So make sure that you guys are challenging yourself in that way, in a mutilating your own brother type of way.
In that type of way.
Yes.
Yeah, I asked Julian ahead of time what he thought of this workout, pacing-wise, things like that. He said the first 4 rounds are gonna kind of like trick yourself into a bit of a panic, but then you're gonna feel good. And then around round 10, you're gonna question yourself whether
Right.
you want to go on.
And it's not, here's the interesting thing if you haven't done a lot of stuff like this, so they're still moving through it pretty quickly. What ends up happening is, I don't know that they're gonna slow down a lot,
Yeah.
but it gets harder and harder for you to get your heart rate under control
Right.
during that rest, especially when you're moving heavy like this. So they're not even quite at the halfway point yet, still taking less than 30 seconds,
Yep.
but the recovery is gonna get aggressive. I have no doubt that both of them are gonna get through 15 minutes.
For sure.
I mean, if I had my way, I would send somebody in to add some weight to their bars at like the 10-minute mark, but.
I feel like if you say do it, I volunteer as tribute to run in there. They are both currently sitting with 155 pounds on their barbells.
Right. So I think actually for the barbell version, let me check this to double check. Your score is the weight that you use. So number of minutes completed and the weight that you use. So to encourage you to push that a little bit. Now we don't have that with the sandbag and the dumbbell just because we know people don't have a lot of options. Oh, there's more of a rest happening now from Jake. And let's be honest, if Julian was doing this workout with anyone else?
Me?
Sure. He'd probably be taking his time a little bit. There's a little,
yeah.
From both of them, there's a little ego of like, maybe I can't win score-wise, but I can be the first one done each round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I can pretend like it's fine. I'm fine. Why aren't you fine, Jake?
What do you think would happen if I went after the next 30 seconds and asked Julian how the workout's going? How do you think
He's
that
an
interview
actor.
would go?
He's an actor. He'd be
Like,
fine.
I am completely fine.
Oh yeah, it's totally
Everything's
it's
good.
It's great.
I am so excited to see this going down though, because they are slinging some seriously heavy weights. What do you think you're going to do for this workout?
Oof. As long as this is not in April, which I don't think that it is, I'll do the barbell for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just a fun one. If you have access to a barbell and if you have a background of like some heavy lifting type stuff, this is a really fun one to do with a barbell and to challenge yourself. It's basically a lifting workout.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a very cool lifting workout. I honestly think I'm going to hit a barbell on this one just for the funsies of it. Do you think you're going to go with the extra challenge range of weights on this one?
Oh, okay, let's look at it. I think I could make it happen with 85 pounds. 105 is more of like a Molly situation. But yeah, so we have listed, when you guys look at the weight for this, if you're doing barbell, we have like some ranges listed. Don't feel like you need to fit in those ranges. Like, I think Julian could do this workout with 165. Don't feel like you have to be like, well, it says 150. Like, choose what's appropriate for you. So they're on the top end of what our range that we listed. But the sky's the limit. Don't feel like that you have to start with 95 or 65. 45 pounds is fine if that's challenging for you in an appropriate way.
It looks like Jake has gone to singles.
Dang.
Nice fast singles. How do you think you're gonna approach this one in terms of pacing?
Probably when I get to where he's at, I'll be doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
I like a power clean though.
Yeah.
I'm a power clean fan, but you don't. It's more just keeping yourself in control for the thruster portion.
Right.
I mean, Jake's gonna have to fight for these last 5 minutes because he's only getting like 20 seconds rest now.
Yep.
Nice.
Dang.
Nice job, Jake. You got it.
This one, yeah, we are right in that zone where Julian
This
said
is
it's
the
going to get
limbs
really
are coming
mental.
off.
Yes,
The limbs are being torn off at this point.
This is no longer a, hey, this workout looks fun moment.
But it is a peacock's paradise also, or you can get overconfident, like you said, in the first few minutes.
Yeah.
Because you saw, like, they were totally
Flying
fine.
through it.
Uh-huh. And I would say at this point, Julian's relying on just like the mental side of what he's done in competition in the past.
Oh yeah.
It's not even necessarily a fitness thing at this point. It's like just taking it 1 minute at a time.
100%. So Jake is here
You got it,
from
Jake.
New Jersey. He's a state trooper out in Jersey.
That's right.
He has a young daughter and a young son. Son's 1.5, his daughter's 3.5.
And one of the other things I mentioned, I called him Mysterious Jake D'Angelo because he's not super active in our community. So none of us really knew who he was too much. And I think that's awesome. There are thousands of members that we have just like him, where they're doing street parking, they're in their garages or their apartments or whatever. We never hear from them. We never, but they're doing it. And I think you don't have to feel like you need to be a huge part of all the craziness.
Social media part, yeah.
To benefit from just being a part of street parking.
I mean, he's been out there doing it in his garage, either at like 4:30 in the morning before
Jake.
his kids get up, or on his days off, noon with his wife, just
You can
out
do it.
there
You can do
chilling.
it.
And here he is now, crushing it with a heavy weight.
I want him to make it so bad. Stay in it, Jake. Come on.
He said his normal go-tos are either body weight or like a super,
Get this round.
heavy sandbag.
15 seconds. Sorry, I'm going
No,
into
you're
coach
good.
mode.
You're good. You coach him.
10.
Here we go.
5.
One more.
Oh, man.
Okay.
See if he gets a few reps in the next round. Nice, Jake. That's perfect. So perfect weight, honestly, for both of them, because Julian's hurting. You can see it.
Yeah.
He's still going for it. I love it.
This is the part where you just question, can I get that next minute?
Yeah. So even Julian, he would normally be done already at this point. He knows he's only got this round and 2 more, so he's just staying in it.
He did mention once you get towards the end, you can just kind of ride out the full minute instead of trying to get that rest.
Nice, Jake.
Come on, Jake. This is brutal. We are in the
It's
12th
perfect
minute.
weight for him.
Yeah.
So exactly what is happening to him should be happening to you.
Yes.
you're like,
There
why
we
would I
go.
want that to happen to me, Miranda?
Jake. Good
Good
job.
job, Jake.
Right
Let's go,
on.
baby. Oh man, he's now Julian's like, wait, I
Yeah.
lost my buddy. He's been torn limb from limb.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
All right.
All right, so now we got to just see Julian
If you
stick it
guys
through these next 2 minutes.
Haven't listened to the podcast yet where I talked to Jake. I definitely, and I have to be honest, as we're recording this, I haven't
Yeah,
recorded it
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
But I'm going to make sure to ask him about his training, about how he uses the street parking programming, because I
Yeah.
think it's really easy for people to look at people like myself, Molly, Chelsea, Julian, who used to compete and be like, well, they're only that way because they used to do
Right.
X, Y, Z. And so they don't need to use the extra programs and stuff because it was already there. So I'll make sure to ask him about how he uses the program and what extra programs he does and how he
Yeah.
structures all of that, to hear from someone other than somebody with such a high level background.
Yeah.
1 more minute. Oh man.
Last minute. Here we go.
Do you think he has stopped believing?
I I hope he didn't.
Probably could have mentioned this earlier. You guys have seen that when they started breaking the cleans, even when they would only break once, do a set of 5 cleans, use your last clean to
Yeah.
get set up for the thruster.
You don't want to have to do an extra clean.
No. And you definitely don't want to break the thrusters. Under no circumstance do you want to break the thrusters.
Good note.
Yes.
Are you a rest to the top type of person in the thrusters?
It depends on what the other movements are. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is his last set. He's taking it all the way to the wire, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Little pause at the top.
Oh.
Boom.
With 9 seconds to spare.
Very nice. Made it all the way through.
All right.
Oh, that looks. You don't often get a shot of Julian in that type of recovery situation. So that hurt, guys.
This is a sneaky one.
If you got a good view of what Julian's looking like at the end of this one, just take that to note when choosing your weights.
Yes. All right. Have fun with this one. You guys will get some tips from Julian and Jake, both maybe. It's a lot of sweat in the beard there.
Sweat in the beard.
All right, I felt that weight was appropriate because the last 3 minutes, I knew I could complete it. It was more of, if I picked up the bar sooner, I would have got really sloppy. So I went to the back end of that EMOM, which is a strategy that works, but only when you feel confident that you can hold the back end of it. And yeah, I would say do a set of 5, break, final clean into the thruster from the beginning. You want to make sure you have at least 30 seconds of recovery, first 5, 6, 7 rounds. And if it falls off, it falls off. And that's normal. So try a round in the warm-up. Make sure you feel confident before you start this one, okay? Those are my tips.
If I could do it again, not push myself to go as fast as he was going between the 5 cleans and then the 6 clean, the 4 thrusters. I probably would keep myself at like 10 to 12 seconds before picking up the bar from the start. Just kind of get my legs flowing. The hardest part is right when you get done that 4th thruster, your acid in your legs just build up so much that even the cleans get hard. Workout doesn't begin until after the 4th round. But just like he said, like 5, rest, 1 seems like the best way.
Cool. All right, have fun.
This workout is every minute on the minute for as long as possible, up to 15 minutes. You'll perform 6 power cleans, followed by 4 thrusters. You have 2 scores for this workout. The first score is the number of consecutive minutes where you get all the work done within the minute. And your second score is your weight used. Your goal for the first score is to complete 10 to 15 minutes. And your goal for the weight is to find something that's challenging, but allows you to get at least 10 minutes done. 6 and 4 reps might not sound like much, but I guarantee you this work is going to compound and accumulate over time. Please be sure that you choose a challenging weight. You should be able to do at least 5 power clean reps in a row. Maybe you take a break at that point, shake it out, and use the 6th power clean to get you set up for the thrusters. The thrusters should be unbroken, but that 3rd and 4th rep should be a struggle. You'll know you picked the right weight for this workout if, as you approach minutes 7 and 8, you're starting to wonder if you're gonna make it. To see detailed demos of the movements in today's workout and to see customization options to make it work for you, head over to my.streetparking.com. This shift workout is 8 rounds. Each round is 30 seconds of hang power cleans, followed by 30 seconds of squat plus press, and you'll rest for 30 seconds between each round. Your score for this one is the total number of reps from both movements combined, and your goal is to complete 110 to 175 reps. When it comes to hitting those goal reps, we're expecting for you guys to do 8 to 12 hang power cleans each round and 6 to 9 squat plus press. If you can time it right, try to make sure that you are performing hang power cleans at the 30-second mark. That way you can go straight into the squat plus press. Of course, that does mean that you would need to use the same weight for the hang power clean and squat plus press. If that works for you, great. If you need to use different weights, that's okay too. During the hang power cleans, really try to use your legs to assist you in getting those dumbbells up to your shoulders rather than just performing a hammer curl through the biceps. And for the squat plus press, keep your belly tight during the squat and then keep your rib cage pulled down nice and tight as you press that weight over your head. To see detailed demos of the movements in today's workout and to see customization options to make it work for you, head over to my.streetparking.com.